Deputy Leader. Firstly, I would like to extend my sympathies to the Bruton family, Fionnuala and our colleague Richard here. Death, whenever it comes suddenly, even if there's a long lead into it. We're never prepared for it. Now, it's no secret, I grew up in a staunch Fine Gael family. My father was blue shirt to his marrow, sadly misguided man who drove me into the Fine Gael party as a young man, and until I was enlightened in 2012 I stayed in the Fine Gael party. But my abiding memory of John Bruton is children's shoes and that. And I remember in Limerick, where I was a member of the branch, when the government fell, I remember the crack at that time, and it was amazing. It was good fun because there was a Limerick man at the heart of that as well. But one of the things that amazed me about John, I never met the man in my life. I would have only seen him at a distance. But I wasn't aware of how far-seeing he was and how intuitive he was with respect to things such as security, until I came across a speech he made in 2019. And it was ironic, the things he pointed out. He spoke about the vulnerability of gas pipelines. Who would have thought in 2019 that 5 years later a gas pipeline would have been blown up in the North Sea? He spoke about cyber threats. He spoke about the need for maritime surveillance. He spoke about all of the things that I find myself speaking about in this House on a regular basis. And I would never have seen John Bruton in that particular sphere. And I found myself, when I looked this up, I found myself wondering if we would be in the disastrous state we're in today with our security services if John Bruton was re-elected in '97. And I just wonder, for me, he epitomised the Fine Gael party my father loved. The Fine Gael party my father drove us all into. I remember the crack in the house back in the day when Charlie Haughey would appear on the TV, and my brother would turn to my father and he would say, "Charlie Haughey, praise be his name." And my father would leap off the chair, fit to be tied, because of an attack on the Fine Gael party he loved. But sadly, John has left us. He has left us with a legacy, and he has, I would hope that the party that my father loved would look back at the legacy of John Bruton and embrace it, because for Fine Gael, he was a great man. And I need to put on the record that I did have some enlightenment in 2012 and resigned my position in the party and became an independent, but I do still love most of you dearly. Thank you.
Anish.